Three changes then for Ajax from the win against Midtjylland on matchday 4. Nicolas Tagliafico returns at left back. Edson Alvarez starts in midfield, and Anthony joins the dangerous forward line. Daley Blim's recovered from the injury that kept him out of the weekend league match. Former Everton midfielder Davy Klaassen returns to Merseyside. He's alongside 18-year-old Ryan Gravenberch,
no problem.
who's already making quite a name for himself. Well, Caoimhín Kelleher's last game for Liverpool's first team was last February in the FA Cup against Shrewsbury. It's his opportunity tonight, Steve, to make a huge statement at Anfield.
Yes, it is. Big night for him, completely different. No disrespect to the League Cup and Shrewsbury, but big night, important game in the Champions League, and he can do his best to make Liverpool qualify this evening. I wish him all the best.
Well, it's the first time Ajax
Thank you very much for the follow earlier from JW07.
Scored twice in a 2-2 draw that night against a Liverpool team that included World Cup winner Roger Hunt. 54 years later, they return for a game of huge importance in Champions League Group D. So the knee taken by the respective players. We're all set at Anfield and off we go. And Liverpool's defeat last week, Steve, has opened up the group. It's a big one this time.
Hi Leo, James running the string.
For Ajax as well as Liverpool.
No, we're not losing, I just skipped off.
Could be quite tense. It's up to this Liverpool side to really try and impose themselves on this Ajax team. They're at home, they're the team that can qualify this evening. Ajax are just hoping to stay in the group, and then they've got Atalanta, of course, next week in the big one to decide if Liverpool do get something this evening.
Ajax arrive here on the back of 6 wins in a row, including a 5-0 victory in the league. It's a run that's taken them to be top of the Dutch league. Win against Midtjylland on matchday 4 kept them in contention in the group. They needed that. Since the first meeting in October, they've scored 38 goals in 8 matches. And it doesn't take an expert to suggest the Liverpool defence and the young goalkeeper need to be solid for this one. First long ball forward by Fabinho, and the defending done there for Ajax by Mazraoui. It looks as though they've, to all intents and purposes, Steve, may well line up with 3 at the back, 5 at the back when they've not got the ball, Ajax. Certainly seems to be an indication that Alvarez might drop in there between Schürrle and Blind.
Yeah.
While we're watching the game.
Mazraoui with the early cross. Tadic was looking to try and tee somebody. Ajax player running in.
Didn't know whether to stick or twist.
It's a lovely ball sent through to Jota by Mane, and then Curtis Jones coming in. And the first save tonight for Onana. And that'll be encouraging for Liverpool, how quickly they got from defence into attack.
Yeah, it will be. Just doesn't connect with it.
Oh, I can't find it.
Yeah,
I'm taking in.
right down the middle of the goal. Good break by Liverpool.
Steve, it's going to go to.
Yeah.
Right.
You see Alvarez at 4, he goes forward then runs back. It's as if he doesn't
I give up and try and find what I'm trying to
position
find.
yet. He doesn't know whether to stand in front of those 2 centre defenders or go and help in midfield, and I think that's how Liverpool broke. He just got lost in no man's land. So it might be something to exploit if they can.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Free kick's going to go to Ajax here.
Right, not really touched nothing. I'm just going to sit here and relax. Welcome, Taze, welcome.
Captain Dusan Tadic, who's a familiar face from his time at Southampton. David Neres over there with him. And they've worked it nicely here. And the defending done there for Liverpool by the captain Jordan Henderson. They're a slick team, aren't they? They're knocking around really impressively tonight, Ajax.
And they'll get the space to knock it around because of the way Liverpool play, of course. They're full of confidence, as you rightly said. Scoring numerous goals every game, averaging nearly 5 a game in recent games, which is frightening. So there's a lot of confidence flowing through this Ajax side.
Here's the first potential test for the young goalkeeper. And the header, which flashes over the bar from Schurz, one of the
that's
central
dirty.
defenders. The flag might well have been up anyway.
Yeah, whilst Liverpool get out on a really high line, you can see there's a number of them offside.
If we look at the context of the group, a draw's enough for Liverpool tonight, despite losing to Atalanta. And regardless of what happens here, Ajax will still have their qualification destiny in their own hands on match day 6. The little twist in the plot, though, is that if Liverpool
I just
lose
noticed
tonight,
my job, my sub ran out.
on match
I'm
day
going to
6,
have
which just
to
adds to the element of
wait
importance
a
here
bit
at Anfield for this one.
until I can resub. I'm trying to save on mic at the moment. Sorry, but no problem at all. No problem.
Alvarez starting off from deep again. David Klaassen leaves it for Anthony. There's all kinds of space on that side for Neres, and Tadic is hovering. Here's Tadic, and tidied up there for Liverpool by Fabinho. It's another little example, though, of how sharp they can be and inventive around the Liverpool box.
Yeah, this is quite easy as well. Just David Klaassen puts the ball over. He's onside. I just don't know whether the goalkeeper may have come out for that. Safety first, step back, which is fine.
The Ajax front line tonight made up of 2 Brazilians,
I'm going to
Anthony and Neres.
as I'm watching from downstairs.
Serbia international Dusan Tadic, who of course is on the
Have a good one, bro.
opposite side
Thank
to
you.
Andy Robertson.
Thank you much.
In the recent playoff, Tadic has been such an important player for Ajax since he made the move from Southampton.
Come on.
Little touch by Jota, Salah for Liverpool. Curtis Jones again.
Oh,
The post.
what a shot.
Brilliant strike by Curtis Jones, and Nana wouldn't have got anywhere near it. Robertson then with the cross, and Alvarez there to win the header.
Well, that time they did have the power and the bends, just not enough eventually.
What a shot by Curtis Jones. My gosh.
By Fabinho, and then the challenge coming in, which is just...
There's a mistake from David Klaassen there, as you see. Cut out by Curtis Jones, good header by Jota. Mo Salah just miscontrols it, but then puts it back to Curtis Jones, who smashes it against the woodwork. As you said, goalkeeper, no chance of that. Just need a little bit more bend. But already a lively game.
How close is that, Spud?
There's the touch tonight for Quivin Kelleher, 22, born in Cork, Republic of Ireland. Squad member, hasn't been capped yet, but he has been on the bench recently for them. And you can't even begin to wonder what he's thinking about tonight, the young man in goal for Liverpool. There's Erik ten Hag, who's been the Ajax coach for 3 years now, and
I
he's
think
been a
I've
key
done it
part of the club's re-emergence
time.
as a genuine European force.
Yeah, big night for him. Love to hear the conversation between him and the manager. The fact that he's been chosen over Adrian. Big night for him.
That's
as
brilliant.
well. Could be
And
his
yeah,
chance
I
to
can
move
charge my
forward to
iPad
number
up
2.
at the same time watching the game.
Echoes of Nigel Spink at Aston Villa all those years ago, and came on in the 1982.
Thank you for the host, Ryan. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
It was his second appearance, so
Thank you so much.
Slightly more experienced in Liverpool terms than that, but all the same, it's a gigantic night for the young man in goal for Liverpool. Schurz holding off Jota, but Liverpool have got it back again, and now they might be able to counter. Curtis Jones is forward again. He's had lots of opportunities already tonight. Curtis Jones. Here's Henderson.
We all like Curtis Jones.
No, Wijnaldum. It's a good block by Alvarez. Now Robertson.
There you go.
Jota.
Now I'm happy.
Good defending done there by Dean.
Yeah, everything's charging up, and I can watch the match and relaxing and talking to you guys at the same time. That's what I asked for, and that's what I got. GG,
James Milner was
my bros.
added to the injury list at the weekend, so Nico Williams starting another match as a fullback for Liverpool tonight.
Nice ball,
Come on.
isn't it?
I like him.
It's been noticeable, Steve, early on, the kind of spaces like that the Liverpool forward players are finding already.
Well, again,
Another one.
there, which eventually came
Another raid by
Jota stole the ball from Shears, and that's what they have to
Branco.
do. Allow Ajax to have possession and go and hunt them down.
Thank you so much for the host. Thank you.
Here's the informed Diogo Jota. It was a good challenge reaching in from behind.
Brandon UTV, thanks for the raid. Twitch Mine, thank you for the raid. For the host. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Sit back, guys, and relax. Liverpool are 0-0 at the moment, but we've nearly scored a goal. Curtis Jones had a belt of a shot. Just miss. Hi, Ryan.
It's Williams. Liverpool have never lost to a Dutch team at Anfield in European competition. The Ajax record in England isn't too shabby either.
Ryan and Brandon talking. I bet you guys planned this all along.
Anthony's been caught there and the decision's gone to Ajax.
I mean, it looks as if Costas Tsimikas has just been sent out to warm up. So I don't know whether there's a Liverpool got a problem.
There was an early challenge on Andy Robertson just past the halfway line, and he stayed down momentarily. And he's not been quite comfortable since then, Robertson. So I think he's the player to keep an eye on, and I think it's a legacy of that early challenge.
Yeah, it looks like that, doesn't it?
Oh no, not Robertson now injured again.
An impact injury, but he's got a slight limp.
He's been the only one that's been injury-free so far, hasn't he, of the regular back four, Robertson. He's got some defending to do here. The lively Anthony is on the run, but the flag goes up against him.
Yeah, it was a close one, but he was just offside. There's the challenge before. You can't really see, it was just contact on his foot. I'm not entirely sure.
Hey, it's Mikey.
He looks okay now, actually.
Thank you for the follow. Georgie Boy 4, welcome to the stream. Good up for tonight, mate, thank you. Is it Georgie Boy?
There's a Daley Blind. 3 years as a Manchester United player. Tagliafico, the Argentine.
10 people watching, bloody hell. Hello guys, welcome.
Just off the production line, the 18-year-old in centre midfield.
Thank you, host Mikey. I do appreciate it.
Been capped by, the Dutch national
It's all going on tonight.
That's Rowie in with the header. Anthony onto
And such a bad couple of days, man. I just want to chill out and take my mind off things. But Mikey, you're in the right place, bro. You're in the right place. It's time to chill and relax time in this stream. Hey, it's Arsenal. Everything tonight. Thank you, guys.
Whether Mane was offside, we'll have a look at that. But
yo, how are you doing? Good, thank you, Arsenal. How are you doing, brother?
Looked as if he was just falling down when contact came.
I'm going to get a drink, thank you.
Started well, hasn't he? The number 39, so from Sao Paulo in the summer.
I'll go and get a drink, man. To everyone who's in the stream, for the host, for the follows, for the raid tonight. Cheers. Cheers.
As if he's playing them on. Nice first touch.
Yes, and Angeline, thank you.
See, there's a little tiny bit of contact, not that much. He probably started off outside the penalty area, to be very honest.
Nice touch there off David Neres. Klopp's had to juggle things again tonight after Brighton in the weekend.
So guys, I went offline for 5 minutes, did everything I need to do, and I'm back watching the game and cheer with you guys. What more can I ask? What more can I ask? Your group is very close, it sure is. Yeah, Real Madrid is losing, you are right, yeah.
It's an excellent switch of play for
Mikey and mine and Brandon, everyone else in the stream, you guys got one match to choose from, and you got to tell me all the latest from that match, and if there's a goal or anything, then I'll go straight towards you, and then you type what is going on, okay? We are our very own Gillette Soccer Special in Joe_GameHD channel, okay? Of course, I'm watching the big one, all for those Ajax.
Ajax are involved in high-scoring games, though, can't you? Just a bit. I mean, even this.
I tell you about Atlanta game. Thank you, Mikey.
When they play out, it's really nice, isn't it? But they take chances. You can see in the Dutch league how and why they play out so much.
So, what did they score in the Atlanta game, Mikey?
They do take chances against
Bayern Munich nil. Thank you, Twitch Wine. I'd like to see whether Lewandowski can score more goals than he'd have to score in Bayern Munich. So Ryan's on this from Bayern Munich game, Mikey on the Atlanta game, I'm on the Liverpool Ajax game.
Substitutes are getting told to warm up down the other end. They've only been warming up for about 10 minutes. Now they've been told.
Heading one for Liverpool by Matic.
Warm up behind the assistant.
Andy nil, Medellin 1. Now that's a good result there, if FK can stay like that. Now Atlanta got thrashed by Liverpool away.
Thankfully for Liverpool, seems okay now.
So what's the group table like at the moment in terms of... Thank you very much, Brandon, for the goals from Skulls in 30 minutes. See you guys. We've got our very own channel going on here. Thank you.
There's Curtis Jones, Wijnaldum, Dutch international, playing tonight against the most successful Dutch side of all time.
So you don't know about this, Liverpool, and there's been a goal. Yes, thank you, Brandon, for the latest goal, and from Milky. Thank you guys for both for the breaking news. That is Mönchengladbach 0, Inter Milan 1, but we don't know who scored as of yet. We'll find it out soon, but it's 1-0 to Inter Milan. Thank you, Mikey, and thank you, Brandon, for the latest down in Mönchengladbach.
Curtis Jones missing Sadio Mane, but in general play, Jurgen Klopp will be happy with the amount of space they're finding behind the Ajax defence.
Yeah, I think
so. The former Manchester United player scored for Inter Milan, Darmian. Wow. That's the 70 minutes gone. Same minute as the Liverpool vs Ajax game. Now guys, now chill.
Play further forward, yeah.
On over the challenge there on Schurz. Here's Tagliafico, linked with a move to the Premier League last summer. So was the goalkeeper, Andre Onana. So David Neres, Tagliafico, it's a Brazilian and an Argentine combining on that side of the pitch.
It won the Liverpool great shot I was telling you guys earlier on, and that was from Curtis Jones and Stephen Giles special, but it hit the post. If it had a little bit more curl, it would have had him 1-0 to Liverpool already, but still 0-0 here at Anfield.
Chances well, it's the goalkeeper. Davy Klaassen done really well. So relaxed, the goalkeeper.
So Gravenberg.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. 11 people here tonight.
Fabinho there
It's good to
just
see
ahead
you,
of
every single one of you.
Here's Anthony.
From Put Taser Dan
Ajax, Anthony.
to Mikey to Brandon to
Wrapped his foot
Ryan,
around the shot, but they were the
many
opportunity
more
nice and
as well.
decently there.
Thank you guys for joining
Yes, they
the
did.
stream tonight.
Neres does well.
Do you think
Fabinho
Spurs
is light,
are
can't
in
clear
the
it.
title
Once he
race?
comes wide, you see what Andy always
For
wants to
now,
do.
yes, but with
Left
Spurs,
foot,
they
left
like to
foot,
go
left foot. He's trying
downhill
to bend it into that
towards
far corner.
February, March, January time. So we see
Interesting scoreline in the
what happened
other
after
game
March.
taking place in Group D tonight. Midtjylland have got a goal up against Atalanta.
We knew that.
Which would put
Mike
the cat
told me
amongst
that.
the pigeons in the group, Steve.
Wouldn't it just? Away from home as well. Bergamo.
So Atalanta 0, Midtjylland 1.
Bayern
The other
Munich
game in Group
are
D, 0-0
playing
here at Anfield
a weak
between
team,
Liverpool and
Arsenal.
Ajax. Astonishing
Yeah,
result when
we
you
have
think
got
about the
some
attacking
hard
play
game
we've
coming
seen
up.
in the opening 19 minutes.
Have you played us yet? I don't think you have. Liverpool very soon, Arsenal home, Leicester, Wolves and Septia. Wow.
They've been good away from
We
home.
put our bad team okay,
in
man.
the Champions League. They haven't lost in 17
Hey,
away games.
it's my cousin Jack is back. I just packed Varane, but he's untradeable and can't use him because I haven't done league thing.
Competitions here at Anfield, but both of those losses in the Champions League. Atletico Madrid last season
GG, bro, GG.
and Atalanta last week.
And for many people who don't know this, it is Jack's birthday today. He is 17. So happy birthday to Jack on behalf of mine and the 10 other people in the stream, Jack. What's your defence, question mark? We have got Robson, Matip, Fabinho. Thank you, lads. And someone else.
Offside flag was up anyway.
Yeah, Neres pulls it back. It's tight, isn't it? David Klassen, but he is offside. Just
Damn,
little arm in the back of Fabinho. Just
David,
ease him out
one
the
more
way.
call.
Yeah,
Walker.
confidence booster for the
Another.
keeper.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Interesting
See,
to see
Jack
David
is all
Klassen
about
back in
the community
Liverpool
are
tonight.
all
Never
together
really
as
worked
one
out, did it? Cross Stanley
in
Park
this,
Everton
in my,
for it.
in all these channels.
He's been back amongst the goals though since moving back to Ajax for his second spell.
I was going to say that you can see why, can't you? On a number of times he's made a run forwards and he hasn't received the ball.
We're going to go back down to the game against Atlanta versus FC Midtjylland, where it's 1-0 to FC Midtjylland. What's the latest, Brandon?
League final against Manchester United in Stockholm a few seasons ago.
Oh, I got voice, yeah. Sound like you're good at the game, Jack.
Really interesting opening 21.5 minutes here at Anfield. 0-0, but no shortage of desire to attack on both sides here.
Thank you very much for the latest. Still 1-0. Thank you very much, Brandon. Any more latest? I know. Oh! Jeez, that was close. It could have been an goal. But it's still 0-0 here at Anfield. Jeez.
I don't know how he missed that really. I think that
Bayern 0-0. Thank you very much, fine.
Nico Williams just deceived him. See there, it looks as if he almost, well, as if he missed it. Yeah, just a little bit too far. He started the move off. It was a lovely ball. The outside of his foot and almost half on.
And Nico Williams is in our right back position.
Wide, that started the attack and then he burst forward to get into the penalty area.
Wishful thinking.
By Dusan Tadic, defending again for Liverpool to do.
Come on.
Diogo Jota's managed to pick it up. It's a good challenge though by Mazraoui, otherwise Liverpool were in.
It was a good challenge, it was a bad touch in all honesty. So the 3-on-2.
We got some latest news from Jack's fever. Jack's giving you all the latest from his fever. Jack, we're ready to hear any other news you got on fever for the whole of tonight. You're our fever coverage for tonight. Thank you, Jack.
Created the most chances in the Champions League, Dusan Tadic, since the start of the 2018 season. Such an important player for this Ajax team. When you think about the calibre of footballer in the Champions League, the fact that he's done that is astonishing. It's a good challenge by Fabinho. It's a strong one and needed to be. And he got some help as well there from Joel Matip. Here's Blind.
2 months and 28 days. Welcome, Brandon. It's good to see you. Mikey, have been following me for 4 months, 21 days and 3 hours.
Good challenge by Schürrle.
10 minutes watching.
Right there. Just one or two signs here, Steve, of the confidence growing in the Ajax team.
Choose my spent 4 hours and 40 minutes watching Joe.
The fact that they are
dominating
possession, Ajax, they are comfortable on the ball. We know that.
Mikey hardly been in my streams recently. I've been offended.
They're just slowly but surely playing their way into this game, getting a bit more confidence, playing a bit further up the field, making runs forward. You don't see Liverpool being out-possessed really, do you? Particularly
I'm close to affiliate, mate. GG.
Ajax go at the moment.
GG. I'm happy to hear. I'm back to say, baby, yes!
There is a greater emphasis on Ajax winning the match tonight. A point is enough to get Liverpool through to the last 16 after Christmas, and they then essentially get a week off next week in terms of being able to rest players for the game against Midtjylland.
Hey, Fitzbuzz here.
You can't underestimate here with the injury situation as it is.
Yeah, you're right, yeah, as much as Liverpool, if they were to lose tonight, they'd still be favourites against Midtjylland. But you don't want to be going to Denmark in December hoping for a result. You don't know what the climate will be like. You know it's going to be cold, of course you are, but you never know what will happen. So you want to get the job done as early as possible. And Jürgen can play whoever he wants to play.
Over the goal, and Tritzfein have failed to tell me the latest at Bayern Munich is Atletico 1, Bayern 0. GG to Atletico. It's Felix in the 20th minute, thank you, Brandon. And assist by Lorente, thank you, Mikey. Yes, but we have got a very own Gillette Soccer special here live here at Joe_Gaming. All the goals is being told by these 3 people. They are absolute legends of the community, and it is still Manchester City 0, Porto 0. Thank you to Tritzfein.
They described it as a slight muscle strain, the Liverpool team tonight. So Kelleher starts, Adrian on the bench. Jurgen Klopp will be hoping that it's something that Alisson can get over pretty quickly.
There's Adrian. Yeah, you certainly hope Alisson will be back sooner rather than later. Andy Robertson's gone down yet again.
I suppose, sorry.
Issue was early on.
It's late.
He's certainly indicating to his foot, isn't he? And that's the area that he seemed to hurt earlier.
Mendy 70k, not worth it for an 82 player. Going to save up for Lewandowski in form and Haaland in form, both around 130 to 150k. And Anton's off the bar.
Well,
ooh.
Not a doctor, of course, but he looks as if he's going to carry on. He just wants a little bit of security on that ankle, strapping it up nice and tight. Lots of the youngsters there. There's Jay Kane, Leighton Clarkson, Reece Williams, of course, who everybody's seen before in the Champions League.
James Milner sat at the back. That's the summer signing Kostas Tsimikas, who we saw in the Champions League last week.
I'm Mendy, one of the best fullback I have used this year. I have 300 games already with him. Can I ask, what's your thought on getting Haaland, Christian Mark? Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. When I have got Mendy in the past, he's been absolutely incredible. But as I sort of agree with what Jack was saying as well, but he's very expensive as well. 15 people in the stream, guys. It's incredible. Thank you once again for the host and the raid of every single person tonight so far. Haaland isn't any better. Is he too tall? And
Liverpool back to 11.
Cannot pass. I hate Haaland when I used him. Yeah, I'm a bit iffy about Haaland, but it is what it is. 13 subscribers now. There was 14 earlier. 1 have disappeared. It doesn't matter. 13 is incredible. For my eyes, 15 views and so on. Hydration. Hey, Zach in the stream. Welcome, Zach.
It's Jordan Henderson.
Jack's around. Zach. Here we go. Here's Zach. Here's the latest from Jack, and it's a no. It's oh no at Portsmouth, and it's Portsmouth 0, Blackpool 1 in the FA Cup. Midway in the second half. Portsmouth have been doing so well in the FA Cup, and they're going to be out if they don't score very shortly. Come on, Portsmouth. Come on.
The space now for Nico Williams down that right-hand side for Liverpool.
It's come on here at Anfield. We're selling the ball now for Liverpool. Half an hour gone here. Liverpool 0, Ajax 0.
It's the first little passage of play really in the first half, Steve, where it's just tightened up a little bit down there.
Yeah, they're defending well though, aren't they, Ajax? Making Liverpool go backwards a lot. It's a nice ball by Matip playing forward, playing through the lines.
That is Elite 1 game, not the FA Cup.
Need that.
Oh.
You see they're closing down really
I heard they
well.
played the FA Cup the other day. I thought.
Jota was free, but Alvarez came and closed them down quickly. And they're hunting the ball back here, making Liverpool go long.
Foot in there for Alvarez. There's Anthony.
Had that 87 pace, 88 physical,
One of the young
93 power in his shot. 6'4", 87 shot. Jeez, he's not balanced. RB man, okay. By the way guys, I still want you to stay in this chat, but my friend has just gone live. I just want you guys to follow him, and you can still come back.
I don't think he got the ball.
Remember guys, follow this guy and then come straight back to me. That's if you want to do that. Please, please, please follow this guy. He didn't just start streaming. He needs all the support he needs right now. I'd be happy for you to follow this guy.
Ryan Gravenberch able to get there. Alvarez to Mazraoui. Good shot,
good save by Kelleher.
Struck it really sweetly, and Kelleher will have enjoyed that, tipping it over the bar at the expense of a corner.
Yeah, manager's not happy. He moved the ball well. Alvarez to Mazraoui. Nice hit. Good stop by the keeper. Expect him to save them, but it was moving.
Score still 0-0, Zach. But good shot by Ajax and great save by the young reserve Kelleher. Liverpool was not even going near them. It's crazy.
Gravenberch supported here by Tadic. It's a good ball. Kelleher wasn't going to get there, but the offside flag was up. Alvarez was the player coming in around the far side, but he just
and there's been a goal here from Brandon, and it's Olympiacos 1-0 up. I'm not sure who they're playing against, but Olympiacos are winning by a goal to nil.
And then swing it in.
Drop in the stream. Thank you guys once again for joining. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit that follow button. And if you've got Amazon Prime, you can do an Amazon Prime to my channel for free if you really want to. You don't have to at all.
Fabinho looking for Jota. Took it really well, Diogo Jota. That's excellent play. It's a free kick to Liverpool.
Well played by Jota there.
It was brilliant, wasn't it? It was quite cynical by Alvarez. Long ball, lovely take on his chest. That second touch was great. See, doesn't need to do it, Alvarez. A lovely play. Great skill.
Just to remind me of a Robbie Fowler back in the days. Madrid must win tomorrow. I thought Madrid playing, they lost. They're losing.
Interesting position this for Liverpool.
Sorry, told me we were just playing, they're losing.
He's got everybody exactly where he wants them.
Interesting.
Yeah, Robertson and the skipper are over it. It's a good distance out.
I don't know what they
Maybe
were
not
about.
the usual two. For a strike at goal like this would be Alexander-Arnold territory. It's Henderson straight into the wall.
No next week, Sauce. Ah, okay, no problem with that.
His last goal in the Champions League was 6 years ago. Might feel tonight could be his night.
Have you got any more new followers, Zach? I have asked people to follow you.
But don't forget, there's more Champions League tomorrow night. Manchester United against Paris Saint-Germain, 7 o'clock. That's on 2HD and Ultimate. And two teams who have qualified meet tomorrow night as well. Sevilla against Chelsea. That's on 3HD from 7:15.
May I PSG tomorrow? No. Okay. Still on 3. 3 is still good. Start off with.
Robertson to Wijnaldum. 10 minutes to go in the first half here at Anfield, and so far so good for Liverpool. If it finishes like this tonight, they'll be through to the last 16.
Yay.
Nice game actually though, isn't it? Very intriguing, evenly balanced.
Come on.
Just trying to find a way, find a weakness in the opposition. It's a nice technical battle actually between them all. Ajax are working hard for the away side, pushing right up, closing Liverpool down.
Onana with the free kick. A Liverpool fan with a high foot.
Anthony. One by Klassen, one back for Liverpool by Fabinho. Diogo Jota to Sadio Mane. Schürrle was back quickly. He's quite quick, isn't he? The Ajax central defender. Showed it there in that race against Mane.
There's a nice little battle coming together there. He's a big strong boy, isn't he, Schürrle?
He's another one who's only 21. It's been really impressive the way they've rebuilt the team that got to the semi-finals a couple of seasons ago, and you think they lost the likes of Van der Beek and De Jong.
We're nearly on 19,600 views, guys. Thank you once again for viewing this channel. And we was live earlier on with about...
Yeah, they've done very well, haven't they? To bring in the type of finances they did for...
Another follow. Thank you ever so much for the follow.
Recently, Ziyech, as you said, Van der Beek.
Let's read your name properly.
Absolutely fantastic.
Tara Pinende, thank you for the follow. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong.
Oh,
I should never read that. There we go.
go.
Tara Pinende, thank you for the follow. Once again.
When you get so close like they did.
Sorry if I pronounced that wrong.
Champions League, and then there's almost a fire sale of this. The hard players, and they have to do it again and again.
Any latest scores, guys, in the Champions League in the last 30 minutes of the first half?
So Alvarez, Gravenberch. Relatively quiet night so far for Onana, borrowing those two early opportunities for Liverpool that both fell to Curtis Jones.
So Jack, are you still chilling on FIFA? Just relaxing, just playing some games?
Seems okay,
or what are you up to on FIFA?
Since he's had the foot, the ankle strapped up a little bit, there's no indications that he's not going to be able to see it through at this stage.
No, he looks okay, doesn't he? I mean, you hope he is all right. You hope it's just an impact injury, because you can't have that much bad luck. was very much nothing in the challenge, wasn't he, that he got his first injury from.
There's Jordan Henderson with options, one of them Curtis Jones. Jota. Jones had spotted the gap, and I think he was hoping that Robertson would run into it.
Yeah, I think Andy Robertson thought he was going to be offside if he carried on with the run. You could see what they wanted to do, and he had to stop, didn't he? But he may have been onside. I think it was Shears. It was a little bit deeper.
For this venue has
Certainly touching
to
goal.
sit in a game for 20 minutes. Oh wow. That's fun then for you, Zach.
Another one by Jones. There's Jota. Mazraoui's tackle. Pieces picked up by Wijnaldum.
Come on.
Diogo Jota. Good for Liverpool. Good challenge, Alvarez.
Big touch again.
You should have
The
shot.
man in form, he's the one who you want him to drive forward. But like a bit earlier on when they broke and he had a big touch, that was the same. He could have cut back to Curtis Jones. Of course, you saw Salah wanted it further forwards, further on with the ball. Had a number of options, chose the wrong one.
Ajax attacking now with Anthony.
So you're just going to watch my stream now for 20 minutes, are you, Zach?
Sadio Mane to Diogo Jota, and the defending done there for Ajax by Mazraoui.
Both half time. Let you know all the half time scores.
I enjoyed it actually. I know certain games at 0-0 are not the most exciting, or you can't see, you know, what both teams want to do. A bit like last week against Atalanta, but this week you can see both teams want to play. They're quite progressive. You want to move forward at times. Certainly the away sides want to do that as well. It's been a good game. Just need some goals now.
Salah was hoping to fool the experienced Daley Blind.
Oh, 2 minutes behind.
Gravenberch, who's out there with him, is Blind. Williams did well. Wijnaldum looking for Sadio Mane. The Scherzer cross. Didn't get the ball. Now what's he going to get? Just a yellow card.
He was lucky, I tell you that. I'm not
Okay.
advocating a red card, of course, but he's quick, Sadio Mane. And look who's on the other side of the pitch. If he's away there, Liverpool are having a chance on target, no matter what they say. And he just misses the ball, actually. Shares, he gets across. If he was away, it was
Clear. Red card sort of challenge. Who would have thought?
So a yellow card for the Dutch under-21 international. He's started every Champions League match this season. He's only missed one game in the various competitions for Ajax. He brings this free kick to Liverpool. 3 minutes to go in the first half.
We will do an ad break at half time.
Henderson with the ball.
Ooh.
Harmless in the end for Onana.
Yeah, it actually wasn't a great free kick by Jordan Henderson.
I thought it was Onana, not Onana.
Behind the players as they were all running forward.
Onana.
Don't forget the Premier League match on Saturday, 11:30 is Burnley against Everton. That's on 1HD and Ultimate. Here's Dusan Tadic, promising here for Ajax. Klassen with a chance. Vital challenge by Fabinho. They were almost caught.
Come on, Liverpool.
I don't know whether he knew that much about it, Fabinho, but it certainly hits his trailing leg.
Sadio Mane, Robertson with the ball. Hits the side netting when he got others well placed in the middle.
I don't know whether he saw Onana move off. Lovely play by Mane. Henderson makes a good run. Whether it would have found him, just
there was a gap, Steve.
Yeah, there was. Yeah. The goalkeeper's almost toying with him, isn't he? Gambling. Go on, put it in that near post. And he was diving across.
Also on Saturday, by the way, 2:45 in the Premier League. 2 games for you on Saturday. Manchester City against Fulham on 1HD.
You think Man City would beat Fulham, would you? But who knows? In the world of football, who knows? Come on, lads. Coming towards half time here. Liverpool nil, Ajax nil.
There's Tagliafico, now Neres, Davy Klaassen. Last touch there off Salah. Joel Matip switched on at the
I'm back, my guys. What did I miss? Nothing much. Nothing much at all. Nothing much at all. Still 0-0 here at Anfield.
Not much room out there for Tagliafico, but he's one inside the corner. A late opportunity here towards the end of the first half.
He played a lot short, haven't he? And there's 2 out there now.
So guys, at half time we will be running 60-second ad break. Not that long. And then after 60-second we will find out all the latest from the half time scores.
Have got in there. It's a more direct one this time. That's helped on by Klaassen, headed away by Mane. Here's Anthony.
I have playing decent, yeah, not too bad yet.
A minute to be added on here at the end of the first half.
Very 2 decent games. Flirt team.
Over there with Williams.
We're going back to 1-1 against Inter Milan. Wow.
Trying to find a way through, and in the end the shot a little bit
Liverpool at half time.
The real prospect here is at 8.
Going to Sky Sports, so we are going towards half time. So that means I will just going to put the ad break on now. 116 ad break. Half time, Marseille nil, Olympiacos 1. So it was Marseille who played at Olympiacos, because only someone told me it's the only Olympiacos 1-0, but I didn't know who they was playing against, but it was in fact Marseille. Wow. Okie dokie, and it's half time here. Also, Atletico Madrid 1, Bayern Munich 0. They are playing second team, of course. And the goal for that game was, of course, from the one and only Joel Felix. And he's still in the game against Atalanta versus FC Montreal. However you pronounce that name. What's the latest in that game? Yeah, the latest from that game is currently all the latest from all across the nation is coming up. In the Championship is going towards full time here. Cardiff 3, Huddersfield 0. At half time, Birmingham 0, Barnsley 0, Bournemouth 0, Preston 1, Derby 0, Coventry 1, Derby 0, Coventry 0. I will read your message in a second. QPR 1, Bristol City 1. And going towards half time, Rotherham 0, Brentford 0. That's live on Sky Sports Football and games. Elite 1, Wimbledon versus Peterborough. Should be kick-off quarter to 8, even though it's anyway. So Blackpool 1, Portsmouth 0. Portsmouth are not going to win the game after they beat King Ling, Fash King Ling, and the FA Cup at the weekend. Crewe 4, Swindon 2, Lincoln City 2, Wigan 1, Northampton 0, Fleetwood 0, Oxford 0, Ipswich 0, nearly full time there. Plymouth 0, Rochdale 3, Sunderland 1, Burton 1. Let's go to the Champions League. There's more important games than that. Moscow Alright, Joe. Hello, Neil Carrot. The team Atalanta are playing is FC. Oh, okay. I can't even. Oopsie. Whoopsie daisy. Camera, where are you? My head's no worse than that. As soon as you came in, that's it. I'm breaking everything. I've been on a roller coaster. Oh god, right. So, oof, getting old I am, I can assure you. As I was saying before everything all fell apart. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Let's listen to BT Sports while we're waiting. I'll try and find my phone's gone.
Light up the football. Gazprom, official partner of the UEFA Champions League.
This programme is brought to you by Heineken, UEFA Champions League sponsor.
Plenty of open football, but goalless at half-time at Anfield. Two out-of-form Premier League sides meet on BT Sport 1 on Saturday as Everton look to restore their early season spark against Burnley at Turf Moor. And later in the afternoon, Manchester City will be looking to close some ground on the top of the table when they take on Fulham. Well, it's been better than it was against Atalanta, but they can't seem to find the net at the moment, Liverpool.
No, they can't. They're stuttering when they get into the final third. I think Curtis Jones had a fantastic strike early in the game, hit the post. But other than that, it's been a bit fits and starts here and there and kind of been snuffed out, really. Yeah. They pounced on a mistake here by the Ajax team trying to play out. And you see Curtis Jones just hovering on the edge of the box, waiting to be teed up. Beautiful strike, yeah. Power, precision, just the wrong side of the post. He would have liked to have been in the other. An inch inside.
It's a dream setup, isn't it? And that ball, you practice that in training all the time, don't you? A slow ball coming across the box, and because you got that natural bend when it comes across like that. But
so, how's your? Did you stream today, Neil Carrot?
Yeah,
it didn't ripple the net.
Yeah, a lot of talk about Quavin Kelleher before the game. You know, his debut in the Champions League this evening. He's looked sound. He's looked confident. He's looked calm.
Yeah, he looked confident. He did look calm, and Ajax haven't troubled him too much. I think they've been decent going forward, but they haven't tested him too much. I think he made one very good save, but you would expect him to make it.
I think that was offside, that one, but this is probably the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I think this was the.
Well, I've got my own music track.
You'd expect from that kind of distance, if he gets beat, he's disappointed. Let's be honest, but listen, it'll give him a lot of confidence, and he'll have a picture of that one at home, definitely.
They only need a point, Liverpool, but he'll want more.
Definitely, yeah. Because of the recent run as well, the last performance against Atalanta, of course, the frustrations at Brighton.
So he'll definitely want to win, and it's not been that type of game where it's been, you know, a lot of defending. It has been at the start. The first 10 minutes was like a basketball game, end-to-end stuff. Not loads of clear-cut chances, but you still expect goals.
Yeah, it looks a bit worrying with Andy Robertson.
I stream no, not today. I stream Thursday, Friday, and weekends. Okay. You're now sitting here with me and just chilling.
But he wouldn't want another player of that experience coming out of the team. They've got enough players that injured to worry about.
Yeah, certainly have. Okay, we'll be having the second half for you when we come back after the break. And well, they've huffed and puffed, but they couldn't quite find the back of the net. Rattled the post though with Curtis Jones, and Kelleher made a good save. That's about it really, but lots of good football.
This programme is brought to you by PlayStation, UEFA Champions League sponsor.
The UEFA Europa League means only one thing. Thursday night swagger, bringing these big games to spice up your life.
Did you know, Neely Carrot, we have had
on BT Sport.
about 3 followers in 1.5.
And that's the love of his life, Theo.
Or 2 followers in 1.5. 3 or 2 followers in 1.5. It's crazy. About 12 people watching me, relaxing.
Why let your broadband provider put romance on hold? Well, love need not wait. Only BT has home tech experts all customers can book in 2-hour slots, 7 days a week, at no extra cost. Why choose anyone else?
By playing the National Lottery, you raise £30 million for good causes every week. That can create 20,000 community football teams.
Thank you.
Or provide support for 30,000 veterans. £30 million can fund 900 local library projects. Or train 1,000 new assistance dogs. Every week, you raise £30 million for good causes. The National Lottery. Your numbers make amazing happen.
2020.
Hey, it's Kai. We've been to Kai. Welcome.
Find a new one with 3's online experts.
We're sitting back and we're relaxing. We're watching the second half where Liverpool are playing at Liverpool. Draw 0-0 at the moment in time.
Lunch gathering. You've got the Christmas spirit. You shall always be a good sport.
Polar bear, salmon.
And never ever give up.
You are all doing different things.
Spirits like yours deserve long-lasting bubbles like these. Chouette, we've got the tonic, you've got the spirit.
We all look at the same world, but we all look at it in a different way. Some just see beautiful lines. We see character. Some see a new light.
What do you think the full-time score is going to be, guys?
We see a new vision. Some see what's there. We see beyond. Future is an attitude. Audi.
Oh, I got an idea.
Together, we can make Christmas shopping safer for everyone.
Remember to shop alone whenever possible.
Use our Smart Shop app for a quicker and safer trip.
And follow other safety measures in store.
That's the spirit.
GovMen plus care.
I think it's 0-0. Really?
On and off the pitch with triple moisturizing technology. Care for every position you play.
What did he message for? Let's have a look.
I gotta get out of here. What am I looking for?
By the way, Joe. Oh yeah. You need to remob me. Oh yes. But not just yet, I'll mod you at the end of tonight because I might make some more predictions.
Because out there, on that pitch, we're all the same.
Actually, I'm modding now actually. We need to make another prediction actually.
This programme is brought to you by Heineken, UEFA Champions League sponsor.
Can you set this prediction, Fetzbud, as a major mod? And then we can do another one with 12 people watching.
Brilliant strike by Curtis Jones, and Nana wouldn't have got anywhere near it. Alvarez to Masraoui. Good shot, good save. Struck it really sweetly, and Kelleher will have enjoyed that.
Yeah, goalless at Anfield, and there's Bobby Firmino.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Ollie.
Will we see him in the
Thank you.
second half? If it carries on at 0-0, I suspect so. What do they need to do differently?
I think we've got a bit of composure in the final third when they get there. I think it's been a bit rush up to this point. And I think in terms of their own problems, stop turning the ball over and giving the other opposition opportunities. I think this Ajax team are in great form at home. If they get that little nose in front, I think they'll be a hard team to catch on in the current form and the way that this Liverpool team are at the moment in terms of injuries. So.
Yeah. It's not been a bad watch though. I mean, no goals and not too many opportunities, but there's been some football to applaud.
Yeah, there's been some decent football, a few half chances. Nothing, no sitters missed, let's say.
What score is it? It's still 0-0.
There was one move in particular that was decent. Jota there.
Daniel Clark still 0-0, brother.
They'll go right.
Fortnite event in 8. Okay.
Disgust of Mo Salah, but apart from that, it's been reasonably quiet, and we are expecting more goals.
You think we'll see Firmino?
Possibly. Listen, those boys up front have got more than enough, don't they? But Firmino does link it so well between midfield and attack, so yeah, possibly, but they've got more than enough on the pitch at the moment.
Yeah, they really do need to get it done this week, don't they? Because obviously I think they're playing Sunday evening this time, not Saturday morning. For that 7:15 kick-off on a Sunday evening, you might complain that that's too close to a vital Champions League game if they've still got something to do.
He may find an angle there somewhere to moan about, but yeah, I think a lot's been said about Bobby Firmino, but I do believe in games like this when it is tight and they're looking for a bit of quality.
1-0 Ajax, no way. No, you're talking a load of rubbish.
Puzzle for him because he has fantastic ability, can hold the ball up and bring others into it. The front three on pitch at the moment are very similar.
Oh, 3-0 Ajax. How very funny.
He brings that something a little bit different.
Okay, well there is Jurgen Klopp walking out behind his team. We'll see if he makes.
Thank you for the follow, by the way.
Changes during the second half. A quick reminder that Eni Aluko and Rachel Brown Phillips lead the search for the next female football superstar as players train and live as a professional in hopes of landing the ultimate goal. Any goal would do, wouldn't it? Here's Steve McManaman and Darren Fletcher.
Yeah, I think we'd agree with that, Gary. Any goal at this stage. Liverpool, though, as it stands, will be through to the last 16 after Christmas. And there's no changes made by Jurgen Klopp, Steve, at half-time. So Andy Robertson is okay to carry on. That was the player that we were thinking about during the break, bearing in mind he was having the ankle and foot strap midway through the first
No worries, bud.
for the second half. A team you would expect, Steve, who might feel they've got to get a goal.
Time to relax and enjoy the second half.
Looking down, I've just seen Minamino taking a lot of his clothes off, getting his kit ready, so I wonder whether he's been given a nod. But yeah, I'd expect more from Ajax. I know they can look at the other game and see Midtjylland are still winning 1-0 at half-time, but you can't rely on that. You have to do the business yourself, and whatever they get out of this game tonight will certainly help them to their one-off game next week against Atalanta.
So the second half underway. And Liverpool attacking the Kop in the second half.
Excuse me?
Relatively quiet first 45 minutes for Caoimhín.
Do you want to get timed out? You're heading the right way?
League debut, just that one save tipping over from the long-range Mazraoui shot. The best Liverpool chance was a Curtis Jones shot that came back off the post.
Why do you think that necessary to ask that question, may I ask?
That both of these teams are more than capable of scoring goals if they can get it right in this second half. There's lots of attacking options on the Ajax bench, by the way, tonight. The likes of Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, Lassina Traore, who's only got 8 goals this season. Quincy Promes, as well as a dangerous customer.
You see that message, Zach? Unbelievable. I don't know. I have to try and delete the message or time out in a minute.
Ajax, the firepower there. Liverpool, of course, a lot more inexperienced.
Shooting his shot. Shooting his mouth more like.
From the start this evening, having come on against Brighton to make his comeback at the weekend. Tadic with a touch, narrows just a fraction.
First ball, can you remove a message from under the end pairs, whatever you call it? He's put, yo, are you by? Right, anyway, back to the game. Enjoy, everyone.
A bit heavy there from Salah. I think he'd be relatively happy with the way things have gone, wouldn't he, Erik ten Hag?
Definitely. As I said, he's got this game in front of him, but it will be
one more bad message, you're getting time out, okay, Unicorn? So better watch.
It's going in his favour at this moment.
Under,
so
you better watch what you're saying.
I don't know, but you see just then he's telling his team to stay high. He wants them to keep pressuring Liverpool. Certainly well in this game.
I swear you're the one who caused me trouble a couple of weeks back. I swear you.
So that's always a nice sign.
So Wijnaldum knows a lot of the Ajax squad from when he's away with the Dutch national team.
So first bud, when you're afraid, can we put yes from that prediction, and then we can make another prediction and saying will Liverpool score in the second half against Ajax? Will Liverpool win against Ajax in the second half? Well, now.
Jordan Henderson, Nico Williams, Mo Salah.
Good ball.
Now to Sadio Mane, lots and lots of space. Really important tackle by Mazraoui. I wonder whether he might have been offside. It was tight. He found plenty of space though there, Sadio Mane. He's only scored once in his last 9 matches.
I thought you could be able to.
Which is not the kind of run that we expect from him.
You said it last time, the result.
Wasn't it first time?
Or the prediction.
It's a really nice challenge.
When you was mod.
Judy Wijnaldum on David Neres.
Oh, I'm on phone, so I can't. Oh, I see. I don't know how I accept it. I don't want to do that.
Salah into Henderson, flipped it in. He is onside, he makes a good run. Lots of space for him. Pity that first touch just wasn't away from Mazraoui, but he makes a good challenge, doesn't he? Has to be careful, Mazraoui gets his right foot around.
Chance from the free kick now for the Dutch league leaders. It's left for Dusan Tadic. Crossed in by David Neres. David Klaassen again was free in the Liverpool box. 2 or 3 times we've seen him get that kind of space.
Did you know?
Yeah, he should have scored then.
If you ever want to do it on your phone, it's this link here.
To be angled a little bit more. As you can see, his starting position, he just heads it almost straight. And because he's ahead of the front post, he's just put it wide.
I think it's that.
Should be scoring from there. As you mentioned before, he's the one, isn't he? Yeah. He's the one who's been in the dangerous positions.
5 goals this season. And David Klaassen, it was a really nicely worked free kick, wasn't it? And a good ball in from the left-hand side with lots of pace on it. He's looked like the player that.
Yeah, if you wanted
Liverpool
to do
have got
it,
to keep an eye
Foots
on
Bud, this is
when,
the
Ajax get them under any kind of pressure.
this is the mobile desktop version. 25 seconds. Good luck, Zach.
Towards Jota.
Good luck, brother.
Alvarez in there for Ajax. Plays his international football for Mexico. Edson Alvarez. There's Curtis Jones. Sadio Mane. Manages to squeeze in the cross. Daley Blind away. Taken smartly by Jota, whose touch was impeccable there for Liverpool. Henderson to Salah, and then smashed away by Tagliafico.
He read it, Tagliafico backed off.
Mane.
Go on.
Away from Mazraoui. Crossed in towards Henderson.
Come on.
And then coming in was Williams.
Oh.
Got in the way, Mo Salah. Put Nico Williams off. Nice ball in by Mane. Everybody goes to challenge. Nico Williams can see it. Mo Salah does that. He knows as well, doesn't he?
Never scored for Liverpool, Nico Williams. That would have been a spectacular way to get off the mark.
Yeah, Mo Salah just lifting his right leg and then pulling it away, just unsighted him, and then the goalkeeper goes down, he drops the ball, picks it back up again, then falls over.
There's absolutely no fear in the Ajax team about playing it in really tight spaces inside their own box, is there? The goalkeeper is as confident as anybody.
Oh, it's those goalkeepers, isn't it? I mean, he must play out when they practice back at the training ground. That's because all he's doing, heart and mouth time every time the goalie gets it.
There's the veteran class, Jan Huntelaar, who's still going strong for Ajax at the age of 37. If he plays tonight, it'll be a 650th club appearance, and he still scores goals at quite a good rate.
Wow. Hey, it's James Moran.
Gravenberg.
Zach, why are you following me again, Paul?
Neres getting the ball back again, and he could have done better there. He got David Klaassen again.
Started hard better, yeah, you're right there, James.
Appeal for the offside, of course, as is.
I thought you said you were going to sleep, James, early. And is that why you following me before?
Apologised straight away. Flag went up. Flag did go up. Eventually.
James, a new sub to the channel.
In this second half, and here's one for Sadio Mane. Great challenge by Schurz. The flag went up in the end.
Yeah, just couldn't sit down for Sadio Mane. This is a nice ball by Diogo Jota outside the.
After the game, LOL. Yeah, after the game, I might do a raid on someone. Probably Zach, maybe.
Took his time, didn't he, Sadio Mane? It's as if he almost knew he was offside.
If you guys can join the raid and then go after, that's fine. It's up to you. Are they going to be booking him in it from David Blind?
Neres was quickly off. Nico Williams trying to get back to him. Klaassen's made a run to the box again. There's Nicolas Tagliafico. Neres back to Blind.
Is the one who's the most dangerous player. He's the one who's almost playing as a number 9, a deep lying number 9, of course, but he's the one who makes the runs. Tadic drops really deep. Neres is the same. Antony on the far side, and there's a big space for David Klaassen to attack. So you can understand why Promes and Huntelaar are all warming up. Traore.
Yellow card there for
It's been quite a high level game. I agree then, James. Very high level indeed.
Last won the Champions League.
They go either way.
Fantastic link between the Blind family and the Ajax club. There's Nico Williams for Liverpool. Gravenberg to Neres. Tadic challenged by Matip. Foul challenge actually. Free kick to Ajax. Stayed down as well, Dusan Tadic.
Yeah, he just backs. Matip goes forward. Dusan Tadic steps backwards, doesn't he? Initiates the foul, which he gets.
So important role to play, hasn't he, Joel Matip, in the coming weeks and months at the back there for Liverpool. He's only started 8 of the last 61 Liverpool games. He's had a combination of injuries to himself and a settled partnership between Van Dijk and Gomez, but they need him now, Liverpool. Anthony.
We sure do need Matip, do we, James?
Forward and shooting, saved by Kelleher. Neres hits the post.
Kelleher's really good goalie, James.
Yeah, nice play by Anthony. Always wants to come on his left foot. They have to beware. Chops inside here, gets a lovely shot away. Kelleher tips it wide. Nico Williams just does enough to put Neres off. See, he puts the angle down.
It's been a good 11 minutes, hasn't it, at the start of this second half?
Playing well, yeah, definitely.
Taking the game to Liverpool. Lovely layoff by Mane to Jota.
Definitely that shot he's taking in the first half, jeez.
Here's Williams.
Yeah, a little bit frustrated for Mo Salah that he hasn't had the ball. I think he would have been offside that goal, but he just has to keep on making those runs.
Curtis Jones gliding forward, shares with the block. That's Wijnaldum.
I do like Curtis Jones. I've been saying about Curtis Jones for a while how really good player he is.
A bit like the start of the first half, wasn't it?
I think he'll be in the next Gerrard, you know.
A bit like a basketball game. You have an attack, we all have an attack. It's enjoyable. It's who blinks first, really.
Oh, and Curtis Jones has scored. Where was this a minute, but Curtis Jones have just scored.
Williams with a teasing cross.
Oh, what a goal! Wow, what a goal! Let's go! Wow! Even Jane thinks it's a wow.
Because he doesn't realise what the keeper's going to do or what the keeper's not going to do. He has to keep his eye on it all the time, and the outside was right foot.
I didn't expect him to be there either.
But as you said, what on earth is the keeper doing? He's running forward in a straight line and just loses the flight of the ball completely. Has no idea where Curtis Jones is, but what a composed finish from the young man. Outside the right foot, almost just bounced it.
What a goal.
With the control, he's the one who keeps his eye on it, not the
Haven't been too bad today. Brilliant with the ball, yeah, I agree.
Celebration from Jurgen Klopp and the first goal in the Champions League for Curtis Jones, and it may be a little example of Liverpool's future. Nico Williams the provider, Curtis Jones the finisher, and that's a goal that really does solidify Liverpool's grip on the group.
Yeah, brilliant in swing, wasn't it, to the far post. I mean, look at the goalkeeper.
We didn't expect that to go in, did we? Jeez.
Let's see if there's a response now from Ajax. Inexplicable, really, what Onana did. Didn't seem to make a great deal of sense. Still took a great deal of finishing at the end, though, from Curtis Jones off the outside of the foot. Brilliant composure.
Yeah, it was. But what happens if the goalkeeper just stays on his line like he should have done? It just turns into nothing, does it? Regardless.
There's Tagliafico and now Neres. Liverpool won't mind about the error. Here's a chance for Klaassen. Just managed to recover in time for Fabinho. David Neres causing a problem. Tadic with the shot. And then Williams.
Knew they scored as well, nearly. Luckily it's still 1-0 to Liverpool.
Liverpool on the move.
Come on.
Here's Diogo Jota. Sadio Mane. That's the shot. And puts it wide.
I mean, again, you look at that. It's a difficult shot, wasn't it? You're almost saying, can he put Salah through? I don't know whether Salah was offside, but you're almost begging for him just to slide it to him.
I don't even know why Mane and Salah can't pass each other. Do you understand that, James?
Teams would blink first in the second half, and it turns out that it's Ajax. Well, it was the goalie. He did more than blink. He took his eye off it completely, didn't he?
Or Nana took the ball to his eye, to the ball.
I mean, that's the frustrating thing, isn't it, for Ten Hag, Eric Ten Hag. When you see something like that, he knows himself. Everybody knows, forwards, midfielders, when you make a mistake, you make a mistake. Unfortunately for keepers, it normally ends in this. I have no idea what is going through his mind.
It's a night where, before the game started, all eyes were on the Liverpool goalkeeper, Quivin Kelleher, who's done everything asked of him so far. And it turns out to be a mistake by the much more experienced Andre.
Was that a power question mark? I was trying to say, when Mane and Salah get into space, they can't pass each other. If they actually pass each other, we might get more goals. One timed Mane before he shot long range for no reason. If he actually passed Salah, whether he's offside or not, it could be a chance for another goal.
Clarkson's up there again. Fabinho with the Liverpool defending. Here's Alvarez. And then given away.
Come on.
Salah. Might be a counter on for Liverpool. Salah running through. He's up there on his own. Tagliafico. Salah still going. And Nana this time manages to save the game.
Oh, unlucky.
To hero there, Andre Onana.
Well, he was good there, wasn't he?
Just to they're confident right now. Jota seem like the main believer at the moment. I know it's crazy. It's crazy. That's what I said in the past. It's not like Suarez, Sterling and Sturridge, where all them three can able to score. Mane, Salah and Firmino, and now today's Jota. Not all of them can have a really good game. It's always one or the other. Or two or the other. When it was Sterling, Suarez and Sturridge, all them three was scoring for fun.
Critical of the goalkeeper. He stays on his line there, then comes out. A bad ball by Schürrle. But then he's aware not to go diving in. Makes the save. That's all he can do.
What you would say is that the Liverpool goal hasn't broken the Ajax attacking rhythm too much. They're still intent on coming forward. Alvarez with the ball, and Matip did well for Liverpool.
But if anything, you'd expect them to be even more positive now, wouldn't you? Of course, they're losing the game. The other game is still going in their favour. Midtjylland are still one up.
Let's go. Women Lukaku has scored for Inter Milan.
What you can say is that the open at the back.
Well, first team back to the best. Yeah.
Taking chances.
Dusan Tadic, Anthony's in. More defending for Liverpool to do. More work for Kelleher to do. Simple work in the end, though.
Yeah.
Now Liverpool's go. Mo Salah, has he timed his run? Onana just beat him to it. The offside flag eventually went up anyway.
Yeah, you feel as if he will get one of these right in the end, Mo Salah. He's made that run lots and lots of times. Just went a little bit early there, as you can see. Diogo Jota just didn't have his head up. He must have made that run 5, 6, 7 times, Salah, and he will get in sooner or later.
Well, the last time Ajax lost a game in England was at Villa Park back in 2008. Prior to that, you've got to go back to the early 80s when they lost in successive seasons against Nottingham Forest and Tottenham. They've been good travellers to these shores, but they're behind here with approaching 65 minutes gone in the match. I don't think it'll be too long, Steve, before we start to see the reinforcements off the bench.
No, I would have thought so. That's the great goalkeeper, Edwin van der Sar.
Oh, Van der Sar here.
For his thoughts about that misreading of the cross from him.
Liverpool are preparing to send on Roberto Firmino, so they've taken the lead and they're going to answer that with an attacking player coming off the bench.
Right, we're getting another goal.
He spoke a lot at the weekend, Jurgen Klopp, didn't he, about the number of minutes that certain players are playing. It was the reason why he took off Mo Salah.
David, honestly, world class. Our saviour this season, I agree.
The injuries continue to pile up.
We're fine form and be back to best. Yeah, with the players out as well, we're doing alright.
Many minutes his Liverpool players are having out there.
Yeah, they only need a point today to qualify, of course, but if they win here, of course, they'll top the group as well with the other results. So you can see why he wants to make a change like this. They have got a few days off now, haven't they, till the game on Sunday.
I think it's going to be Diogo Jota. He's had 9 goals in 14 games coming into tonight, equals the start that Mo Salah made in his first season for Liverpool. Jota, though, has done it in fewer minutes on the pitch, which emphasises what a fantastic start to his Liverpool career that he's made. Daley Blind out to Anthony. Mazraoui's come forward from right back, and
The
that's
fact
where the ball's gone.
we have Youngstown mixed with the first team is good. Yeah, I think that's why he wants to build a training ground for. That's why the whole training ground getting built out the way it was, just to get the first team and the second youngsters mixed together, ready for the future.
Short corner again. Gravenberg with a cross headed away by Matip. Ajax had sent Schwarz and Alvarez into the penalty area. Tadic with the ball in. Matip there again, and the flag is now raised.
Yeah, you could clearly see there was a number of them offside in there when that in-swinger came in. There you go.
Not in the past. In the past, Liverpool never get these players offside. But now it's quite easy to get these players offside.
The trusted trio. Put Matip back in. He trusts Firmino, doesn't he, in there with Salah, Mane. They've won in the Champions League. They've won in the league. He knows what he offers them. He knows how good Firmino can be in that position.
We're about to see the first Ajax change as well. Zakaria Labiad is going to be the first one on. He'll be another Morocco international to join Mazraoui, who's out there at the moment.
I'm ready for Friday. I hope when we go and sleep properly. I hope I really like Bobby. I hope he finds form. Yeah, hopefully. We don't need to because we're really running it up, but it'd be nice.
He's shouting at Daley Blind. Why is he giving it to Neil? Look, oops. I mean, I wouldn't want that off me midfielder, let alone the goalkeeper.
Is he the kind of goalkeeper you might have 1 or 2 serious conversations with at half-time and after matches?
The funny thing is, he's actually blaming Daley Blind.
So Zakaria Labiad for Edson Alvarez, which will be an attacking substitution.
Good on there's a big old comedy show at the same time. 12 people still in the stream, guys. Absolutely incredible. Seems. Absolutely seems.
He's capable of producing some quite outstanding saves, but he needs that side of his game because of 1 or 2 other situations sometimes.
He's a confident boy, isn't he? You can see that. It's definitely heart in your mouth times with him when he has the ball.
Genie about to get booked.
Curtis Jones is playing with confidence for Liverpool tonight, finding Sadio Mane. Firmino's in the box. Klaassen had got back to clear it. Curtis Jones almost managed to sneak in behind. Daley Blind was there to get it away.
Looks okay, actually, I thought. I mean, I heard Tadic scream from here, but I'd have to see whether he was... Let's have a look. Oh yeah, he does. He stands on his foot. Stands on his foot, yeah. Now I've seen the replay. Gets the block in first and then stamps on his foot. But it was accidental, really. He gets the ball first. I think it's just this follow through which happens.
Klopp wasn't happy about that, was he?
minutes to go, Liverpool heading through to the last 16. Good to see Tadic back on
Klopp
his
wasn't happy
feet.
about that at all.
One thing that is in Ajax's favour is they've got the home match on match day 6 against Atalanta, although you would say on the evidence of the group and what we saw last season and this season in the Champions League, Atalanta actually look a better team away from home than they do when they're in Bergamo.
Yeah, well, we're 72 minutes in, and Atalanta are still losing at home to Midtjylland. So they are better away from home. They are, aren't they? They're very open at home. Whether the result they can turn it round in Bergamo, we'll wait and see.
Matip was determined there for Liverpool and successful in winning his side the goal kick.
Good turn by Tadic. You almost think he's ahead of Matip. He'll just get back.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because sometimes you see a player who finds a home and finds a club that really
Thank you for another follow
I don't think any of us really expected
from MYNXLT Evening. Good evening, brother. Thank you ever so much for the follow. You know, my 800 and 885th follower. Thank you ever so much for joining. How are you doing today? Tonight is a nice relaxing stream. We do some relaxing stream here and there. We do have a very good entertaining stream from myself during the course of the week. So you have joined a really good. So it's good to see you, really. Shouldn't this be just a chatting page? And I'm good. Thanks, mate. How about you? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. And we're not a chatting page, that's all it is. Oh, sorry. Thanks for telling me that. I thought I did do that. I do apologise. Thank you for the follow anyway.
Get good quality into the penalty area.
Well, what team do you support then, Mai?
Coming in from midfield, he'll get the rewards.
It'll be a little bit of a confidence booster for him, Nico Williams, who found it hard against Atalanta last week and then against Brighton in the Premier League at the weekend. He's still finding his way, isn't he, as a first team player for Liverpool, so he'll really
do a champ stream this weekend, I reckon. I'm not playing champ for a while. I don't care if you put it in FIFA or not, LOL. No problem. It's good to see you anyway. It's really good to see you. Thank you for the follow.
Too many changes. And I think when he plays in this type of team, it'll really benefit him. When he looks inside and he's got Henderson screaming and he's got an option in Wijnaldum and he's got the likes of Matip and Fabinho alongside, it will certainly bring him on. The more quality he can have around the younger players, the better they will become and the more they will learn. It's only obvious.
Of course, everybody who steps in at right back is being measured against
a Chelsea fan. Ah, okay.
In European football at the
no problem.
As well in Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, definitely. And it's going to be the same for Kostas Tsimikas, isn't it? If Robertson gets injured,
we will give you tips, LOL.
Difficult for him.
I need a miracle, James. I need a miracle. Well, how to defend? Payet's got a penalty.
First touch for Lamiad since he came on, defended over there by Robertson, who's been fine in the second half. No evidence of the first half injury in his performance now. Evident the referee playing on, Gravenberg just
since
himself up. Here's Neres.
97 before anyone get triggered happy on Glory Hunter. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've been supporting Liverpool when I've been born since 93, so I say I've been supporting Liverpool around about 97, 98. Once I supported Man United for about one season, I regretted that. And he supported Man United for my nan. Sadly, she passed away back in February. But yeah, I'm a deep down Liverpool fan now, as you guys can clearly see.
Don't forget we've got Champions League tomorrow night. Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain is a really attractive looking tie. 7 o'clock on 2HD.
Well, you're born in 97, Mai.
Chelsea as well, 7:15 on 3HD. Both of those teams already through. Now, there's the opportunity for Sadio Mane. After a lovely play by Roberto Firmino.
Say that again, sorry. Was you born in 97?
Tadic. Nico Williams had a head start on David Neres. Been a nice night back there, hasn't it, for Kelleher, the goalkeeper?
Brilliant, yes, brilliant, really good night.
I'm sure my eyes getting worse.
Still to concentrate, see this game out, but all being
Nah, 93, mate. Ah, same year as me. GG.
Everything right, took no chances, cleared his lines, made the saves. Don't overcomplicate things.
I was old enough to understand when I was about 4. Yeah.
In the box, Henderson's come in as well.
Ooh.
Just taken away from the
So you're 27 like me now, eh?
Yeah, he positions himself really well, actually, Daley Blind.
I'm guessing you're from the UK.
Movement in and around them. You see Firmino, Salah, they stop and they go again. But actually, Daley Blind puts himself right in the right position, waiting for it to be pulled back and get something on it to clear his lines. Good play by Liverpool down that left-hand side. Mane and Robertson linking up again.
Yeah, that's the one, lad.
Huntelaar has been sent to warm up again by Erik ten Hag with 13 minutes of the 90 to go.
Good question, James. Good stuff there. I agree.
Good anticipation there by Nico
My
Williams.
dad was putting. My friends bought Chelsea too.
Actually, they give the, I don't know whether they'd give the foul to Ajax.
Mine Chelsea shirt when I was 1 or 2, but I counted it when I got the concept. Ah, I see. What month in 93? That'd be interesting.
Nico Williams, he certainly wasn't high.
Jurgen Klopp, frustrated David Neres back on his feet.
You expect Liverpool to win? Still win with the injuries? Question mark. Good question. No, I don't think we will, James. I expect another up and down year in a row. A lot better work in progress with a lot of our young players and new ins. Who knows what Liverpool can do? Who knows?
Glanced away by Mazraoui, just a fraction high for Sadio Mane.
Yeah, a little bit lower.
Who knows what VAR are going to do to us? That's a question mark. It's all down to VAR.
In Bergamo that just changes the goalpost slightly for Ajax, doesn't it? In what remains of the match here.
Yes, it does.
It would mean that the Italians would only need a draw on match day 6 to get themselves through with Liverpool. Neres has gone down again here.
There's this touch by Nico Williams, eye on the ball, touch. Tagliafico goes flying by and starts the move for the
Nico Williams playing well tonight, I knew he would.
Attempted header just too high for him. Mazraoui clears his lines to the far post.
As long as you have Mane and a few others,
receiving treatment.
You always get a chance. Yeah. Great manager, he'll find a way. I fully expect Liverpool to keep winning. See, I know this is quite a personal question, but I was just wondering, what month are you born in 93? That'd be interesting.
The Ajax team actually went to the Victoria ground in the UEFA Cup and got a draw against Stoke, an Ajax team that included the likes of Johnny Rep and Ruud Krol. In fact,
yeah, I agree totally there, James. What you put there, I totally agree. March. Ah, okay, I'm April. No, I'm August. I'm August.
Yeah, but they never won though, did they?
I'm looking for a really good year next year in my Twitch career. I have grown so massively with the community I'm in right now, so I can't wait for 2021 to come in, and you guys could be part of my new, hopefully a 1k follower list, and a lot of things to come, I'm sure. in the next year or so.
Let's hope he's okay.
So Lassina Traore comes on. Has already got
I'm
8 goals
actually quite
this
surprised
season.
how well Jose managed. Yeah, I agree.
When they beat Venlo 13-0 a few weeks ago, he was involved in 8 goals in the match. He scored 5 and made 3, which has inflated his statistics a little bit, but the Burkina Faso international certainly knows where the goal is, and Liverpool have got to keep a close watch on him.
Yeah, he has to go for it now, doesn't he, Eric Ten Hag? Particularly with the score of the other game.
Firmino lifts it in. Mo Salah trying to get in behind. Onana quickly off his line. He's another teenager that's been sent on by Ajax. He's only 19.
Yeah, I think you understand when you got rid of Roberto, even though you got you the Champions League or you Europa League at the time.
Even though they were against weak opposition, but the fact that he scored 5 and assisted in 3 in one game will probably put another 0 on his price tag.
Yeah. His introduction's just changed the job that.
Let's talk about Steven Gerrard now. What a start he had this season with the Rangers players.
Anthony with the ball, Tadic's the target. Kelleher took it cleanly. It's been a huge step up for him tonight. He played in the League Cup and he played in the FA Cup, albeit in the early stages. He played in the Football League Trophy this season, which is pretty much an under-21s tournament. To step into a big night like this in the Champions League has been a big test for him, and he's passed it so far with flying colours.
Yeah, as you can imagine, I've seen him in a lot of those games, seen him in the EFL games. And this is a huge step up, isn't it? I think not just the fact that it's a Champions League game, it's the fact that there's so much riding on this game as well. And of course, people have spoken about Liverpool's injury problems and what happened last week here against Atalanta. But he's been excellent. He's done everything he's needed to do. Thankfully, he hasn't been overworked, but everything he's had to do, he's done it with aplomb, really. Very professional performance.
Sadio Mane, Mazraoui with the tackle. Mane stayed down now.
Are you talking about Steven Gerrard, are you, mate, or someone else?
Henderson, Mo Salah, that's lovely. Firmino's in. Onana did enough.
Great save.
Really, really good save. But what football from Liverpool.
Brilliant by Liverpool and brilliant by the keeper. We had a bit of a laugh and a joke about the goalkeeper, but this was a wonderful stop. Low down to his left. Strong hands. Keeps his eye on it.
Well.
Really good stop. If you're critical about Firmino, he has to score, of course. Put it wider by Onana, but it was a lovely move by Liverpool and a great save. Keep them in this game.
A good debate here. I hope Stevie pulls it off. Yeah, I think he'd been incredible for Rangers, and I really hope he does well at Liverpool when he gets his chance in the near future. That's what I said to my friend. Yeah.
Klassen was in there. It was headed on for Liverpool by Mane, and then Onana able to get a hold of it.
But I was thinking with Gerrard, he took his time before he got to the big job with before he gets to Liverpool. But with Lampard, it was like from Derby straight to Chelsea. It wasn't a slow progress, but it's only like one season at Derby and went straight to Chelsea. With Gerrard, he'd been at Rangers for like 2 or 3 or 4 seasons now. He'd been Liverpool youngster with Klopp for about a year or so. So yeah, Gerrard had ways. I think he went for another club before he went to Rangers. Yeah, Gerrard worked his way up towards Rangers, not straight away like Lampard done straight to Chelsea.
Header missed by Gravenberg, and then Blind was challenging for it. Liverpool have come away with it now with Firmino. Mo Salah. Salah's in and shoots. Well, it was off the wrong side of the foot in the end, which took the shot away from Onana's goal.
Yeah, I think the assistance.
I know, I can't believe he missed that.
He almost points as if he was onside. You see the assistance here at the bottom. He is onside actually. And this one here, well, that's a tight one. But you see the assistant now points across as if he's onside. Salah just slashes at it outside the left foot, so he's always can't open his body up to bend it in.
Yeah, what was the official on the pitch? Lucky Liverpool. Ha 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 ha.
So 2 changes made now by Ajax. The Argentinian Lisandro Martinez is on for Daley Blind. And Klaas-Jan Huntelaar is on for the right back, Noussair Mazraoui.
Yeah, I think it's like Klopp, he found his own players. And he really done well since. Yo yo, Sages man. Bet work busy for you. Yeah, it is D-6. How your work going? Good to see you again, my fellow Sages guy.
Tadic and Andy White, Huntelaar, Traore right up top.
Here is Traore. Nico Williams clears it for Liverpool.
Yeah, I agree, Mike. I agree.
Henderson running outside him. It's gone instead to Roberto Firmino. It's a well-timed tackle in there by, it might have been Tagliafico.
Do you know you work at Sainsbury's? Yeah, I've been working there for nearly 10 years, little Liam. GG mate, can you show the game? Probably not, because I don't want to get told off from YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, he did well. Williams, you could see that.
Love Kurt, thank you.
Left foot, break for Liverpool.
It is involving Mo Salah.
I've seen for a long time, D-6.
3 defenders back for Ajax, and in the end, Lisandro Martinez was able to deal with it.
Well, guys, good to see you again. I mean, I love these just chatting streams because people end up coming in just chatting, chilling. It's good to see. Hello, Pansy Passy, how are you doing, brother? 3 minutes of full time, eh?
Williams is going to come on, big centre defender. Jurgen and the staff know that.
This guy is Sainsbury's legend. A massive share in Sainsbury's.
Just have an extra body.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny, Demossi.
Excellent ball by Tagliafico to Anthony Huntelaar. Brilliant save.
Well done, Kelleher.
Absolutely sensational save from Kelleher.
I haven't seen that.
I mean, Huntelaar has to score.
Let's watch this again.
Lovely in swinger. Right
Wow.
at the keeper. Brilliant save. Take nothing away from the young goalkeeper. But a man of his quality, experience.
He's been an angel, is he?
In goes the corner, which is headed away by Firmino.
Funfield, awful. Yeah.
And they're all offside there. All of them.
Well, you called it, Steve. The offside flag's gone up. Super save by Caoimhín Kelleher.
Brilliant save. In swinger, Huntelaar, clear as you like. Just comes off his shoulder a bit just to take the power off. But the goalkeeper, point blank as you said. Nice and high. Over the bar. He can't believe it.
Curtis Jones, Ollie, I've been saying for a while, he's so good. It reminds you of Steven Gerrard.
Reece Williams, who started both games against Atalanta, is coming on just to try and see Liverpool over the line. We've got a couple of Premier League matches for you at the weekend. Burnley, Everton in the usual slot, 11:30 on.
Why would we play Sunday evening? I must see my live reaction for the Sunday evening match. You don't want to miss it, guys. You don't want to miss it.
Liverpool almost there, almost through to the last 16 of the Champions League, and it's going to set up a do-or-die night on match day 6 for Ajax against Atalanta.
Yeah, and if they do see these last few minutes out, Liverpool, it'll be all about the young boys tonight. Nico Williams, Curtis Jones with the goal, and of course Caoimhín Kelleher with an incredible save late on.
Anyway, early start for me. Catch you later, Angie. Bye bye, James. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, pal. Have a good night. Enjoy your day tomorrow in retail. Bye bye for now.
Robertson,
Bye bye.
Curtis Jones, who looks like he's going to be the Liverpool hero. Thumped away by
How's he
Klaassen,
going to get
up
booked in a
towards
minute?
Traore, foot in by Fabinho. Robertson. Jones. Hey! Here's Gravenberch, Henderson with a foul. Yellow card.
Simple one, wasn't it?
Schurz lifts it in. Kelleher's got the confidence to come and claim it.
Yeah, brilliant again.
How would you assess this Liverpool performance tonight?
And you,
Steve?
mate.
Bearing in mind what Jurgen Klopp has been saying for the last couple of weeks, and certainly in the build-up to this match. Playing against a really good team tonight in the Champions League with a lot of players missing.
Yeah, I think they've been very professional performance. Saw the game out, they've managed the game really well. Looks like Mane's going to get a yellow card here for a flailing arm. But I think he'll be very, very happy. Yes, he's made a good save. I mean, there wasn't anything in that, was it? It was at this one there, yeah. That's where it was. But yeah, Huntelaar, of course, that was a really good chance for him late on in the game. But Liverpool have kept them down to a number of chances. Yes, they've been pretty on the eye, Ajax, but they haven't been as potent as they've been in their respective league.
After these last couple of minutes, guys, we're going to head off Amway Horner 05. But I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who followed, who raided, who hosted me for the whole of the duration of this game. It's been an absolute privilege from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for the follow the other day earlier. I hope to see you in stream more and more often.
Do whatever he wants away next week in Denmark. He can play whoever he wants. He can rest as many as he can. But Atalanta are 1-1 with Midtjylland at the moment, so Liverpool will top the groups. It'll be a good night all round if it stays like this.
I hope you enjoy the stream, Mike.
Off goes Gini Wijnaldum. Sadio Mane waiting in the middle. It's not really the necessity at this stage for Liverpool to put it in.
Not at all. Just keep it by that corner flag. You're 90 yards away from your own goal, aren't you? So it's fine.
It's been a good night for Jurgen Klopp. Good night for Liverpool.
Yep, thanks to Curtis Jones with the winner.
One of the big pre-Christmas objectives has been achieved.
Enjoy, mate. Catch you later. Yeah, stay here, guys. We're going to raise someone, of course.
I know Manchester United are playing tomorrow against PSG, but you know, Chelsea, Manchester City, looks like Liverpool. Objectives have been reached already.
Well, there's the full-time whistle, and Liverpool are through to the last 16 of the Champions League as the winners of Group D. And it's a celebratory night for Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. A tricky group has been safely navigated. And he more than played his part tonight. He gets a big bear hug from his manager, Caoimhín Kelleher. The young Irishman born in Cork, who got the nod tonight over Adrian when Alisson couldn't go. Made a couple of really important saves from Mazraoui in the first half and Klaas-Jan Huntelaar towards the end. Curtis Jones scored his first goal in the Champions League, a wonderful finish off the outside of his right boot after Andre Onana had gone walkabout in the Ajax penalty area. The cross, the assist provided by the young right back at Liverpool tonight, Nico Williams. It's a good night for Liverpool. It's a good night for the young players. Caoimhín Kelleher, one of the heroes in the Champions League tonight. Full time, Liverpool through. It's finished. Liverpool 1, Ajax 0.
Yes, good night for Liverpool. Just the one goal was required. That went to Curtis Jones. Excellent performance from Kelleher, the goalkeeper, and Jurgen Klopp looks pretty ecstatic. And terrific performance from that young man. He looks like he might be a keeper. There we are, Group D. Liverpool are through as group winners. No question, and Atalanta or Ajax will go
going to join me in the raid, guys.
Well, clearly they'll need to win to get through, so they've still got it all to do. You can see highlights of this and every other game.
Only one? Okay, let's go host instead. Once again, guys, thank you very much for the raid and the host from every single one of you guys and for all the followers. And guys, I might be back tomorrow morning. I'll see you later. Bye bye for now.